Kenya. It's known for its beautiful landscape and the amazing culture of its people. But how do Kenyans receive their energy? What is the best way for these individuals to receive energy? Well, the answer to both of these questions is geothermal energy. We hope we can convince you that geothermal energy is the answer to all of Kenya's economic and energy problems. Kenya is a beautiful country in East Africa on the coastline of the Indian Ocean. The population is about 46 million and its capital is Nairobi. The official language is Swahili and English. Some amazing places to visit is the Masai Mara, a national reserve where you can find its native people and animals. In addition, Mount Kenya is one of the most beautiful places to visit. It is somewhere to be on your list. Why we chose geothermal energy? We chose geothermal energy for Kenya because of the following factors: effects on ecosystems and Earth, cost of geothermal energy, and effectiveness. In addition to this, we compared geothermal energy with solar power and biomass in cost, efficiency, environmental effects, and each energy source's fullest potential. In this data, we found that geothermal energy is not only the most effective, but will be able to produce the most energy. You may wonder, what is the definition of geothermal energy? Well, geothermal energy is heat generated stored in the earth. Thermal energy is the temperature of matter. So this is how it works. The stream from the ground's hot water is used, then returned to the source. That's what makes it renewable. A source of hot water goes through a turbine, then into a condenser, where the hot water's steam is turned back into water. The turbine's coiled wires spin around magnets, which transfers kinetic energy into electric energy, which then is used and the water is put back into the earth where it came from. There are 3 different types of geothermal designs: dry stream, flash stream, and binary cycle system. The only difference between all 3 is the way the turbine receives the energy. The following is a time-lapse of how geothermal energy plants are constructed in Kenya. Geothermal energy may impact water and its quality. Water that is used usually contains sulfur, salt, and other minerals, but the geothermal sites do not contaminate the water. The water is reinjected into the reservoir. Gases are used safely. The atmosphere does not get affected by the gases because they are injected back into the ground. The most common gas that is emitted is hydrogen sulfide. Air emissions are reduced by scrubbers, which are devices that remove contaminants. Geothermal systems are sometimes located near large communities, but lots of monitoring is done in order to keep the community safe. Since geothermal energy is renewable, and its impacts on the environment are much less severe compared to nuclear or coal energy plants.
Geothermal energy is one of the most cost-efficient sources. Geothermal energy has a high percentage of availability to workers. Effects on ecosystems are quite low. Therefore, using many power plants is not such an environmental or financial problem for the Kenyan government. average cost in a Canadian home to install geothermal energy is around the costs of $20,000 to $25,000. According to research, the geothermal power plant can cost as low as $3,400 per kilowatt installed, while the cost of a new geothermal plant is higher than that of a comparable natural gas facility. Factors that influence the cost of geothermal energy: size of the power plant, environmental policies, temperature of the resource, power plant technology, and financing options. In comparison, the average Canadian cost of geothermal energy is very effective in the Great Rift Valley of Kenya, East Africa. Kenya was the first country to build geothermal energy sources. Kenya's electricity company is state-owned by 74%. By 2030, Kenya aims to have 26% total capacity of geothermal power. Electricity cost has decreased by 30% by both consumers and customers. Kenya is saving $24 million per month. Geothermal energy in Kenya is very abundant, so it makes very good sense to develop more power there. All heating and cooling systems have a rated efficiency from a governmental agency. Fossil fuel furnaces have a percentage efficiency rating. Natural gas, propane, and fuel oil furnaces have efficiency ratings based on laboratory conditions. Geothermal heat pumps, as well as other types of heat pumps, have efficiencies rated according to their coefficient or performance. It's a scientific way of determining how much energy the system produces versus how much it uses. Most geothermal heat pump systems have a unit of energy used to power the system. The number of units are supplied as heat. Where a fossil fuel furnace may be 78 to 90% efficient, a geothermal heat pump is about 400% efficient. Some geothermal heat pump manufacturers and electric utilities use computers to accurately determine the operating efficiency of a system for your home or building. In conclusion, geothermal energy is one of Kenya's top electricity sources. Kenyan people rely on this efficient energy source, as it is a very fertile country. Therefore, it can extract the Earth's internal heat from the ground. With this energy source, it supplies many jobs and electrical light for homes to the people of Kenya. Kenya is a wide-range country with high sources of efficient energy.
Thanks for watching!